Bow, bow, ba-chum, bow, 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 bow. Wah.
Welcome to Frat Sports Network. I'm Biff Wellington.
I am Frat.
Really, Mr. Polo? Your name is Frat? No, we need your real name.
Oh, it's Keystone.
Signing day was this week, and while some schools scored big with D1 commits, such as Alabama and Ole Miss, others lost really big. The biggest story from this week is former Auburn commit Reuben Foster, who, after his verbal commitment to the Tigers, got a tattoo of the school logo on his forearm. However, just before signing day, he decommitted for Alabama. When asked about his switch, Foster said, "The main reason for my commitment is, quite frankly, the University of Alabama's Greek life is full of frats. They're one of the frattiest schools in the Southeastern Conference."
That's right, Biff. I took a trip to Tuscaloosa, and let me tell you, the polo to hill figure ratio is the highest I've ever seen. All in all, transferring specifically for the Greek life is a total frat move.
I completely agree, Keith. But what's a bigger frat move? Seceding from the Big Ten and moving into the SEC. The up-and-coming South Tallahassee, Florida University conservatives have just been approved to join the biggest and toughest football conference in all of college football. We all know that they will have a tough time with the big, fast defenses of LSU and Florida, but will they be able to stand up, stand tall in the frattest sport of them all?
Richard Grande was there to report on STFU's first meeting with their newest Pong rival in the SEC, Texas A&M.
Thanks, gents. This battle of pure athleticism and frattiness was hard fought at the home turf, that is the Aggie land. The conservatives came up with their game faces on, but the Aggies have a long history of hard crap talking, drinking, and ball sinking on their side. You could have cut the tension with a pair of Ray-Bans. The first to take the table was the STFU legend Randy Daytona, accompanied by pledge number 210589. A very odd choice for the conservatives.
That sure is. I would have expected them to put Walter Johnson on the table. That dynamic duo from South Tallahassee sure can sink a cup.
No doubt about that one, Biff. The Aggies match a talent from the Sunshine State with George W. and William McCoy. The kitchen was filled with frat jams, jello shots, and I'm pretty sure I got puked on during the match. STFU started out hot with Randy Daytona sinking each of his first two shots. The pledge started pulling his weight later in the match when he helped Randy secure multiple balls back opportunities. The Ags were back in business with McCoy and W each drained a shot. To their dismay, however, pledge number 210589 started on a tear, sinking his next four shots, putting an exclamation mark on the match with a confident, "That's game."
That's game.
There you go. We're now with the winners here, Randy Daytona and Hazy number 210589.
You know, the Cups, they were just talking to us tonight, Richie.
You play with acid or fratty light tonight, Randy?
Well, figuratively, of course. You know, we came out strong and we came out quick and we sunk a bunch of cups, and it just kind of gave us a lot of time to coast towards the end.
You know, they couldn't even beat me, and I'm a frosh. I mean, that's just embarrassing. For a university that I hold into such high esteem, how did they even make it to initiation? That's so not frat.
No doubt, the MVP of the game was a pledge. He came out of nowhere and made some clutch shots for STFU. However, this was more than just an individual effort. It was a complete and utter domination from the conservatives, the likes of which we haven't seen such an epic run from the Sigma Chi of the late 1990s. As you can see, the rivalry is sure to live up to the hype for the foreseeable future. I haven't seen a battle like this since the SAE Pike rivalry of 1984.
That sure was a fratty year, but not quite as fratty as those pledges shorts. Did you see those? Where did you get those? TotalFratMove.org?
I don't think that exists, Keith. Wait a minute. I'm getting a breaking report that there's a rogue stomper in the quad going all the way to the biology hall. We take you there live.
That is probably the least frattiest thing I've ever seen. I mean, so not frat. So not frat. That's about as unfrat as wearing Abercrombie or Hollister.
Agreed. Well, it's time to get down to business, folks. Let's meet the new pledge class from the Delta Kappa Epsilon, historically the biggest frat on the STFU campus.
Ronald Dragan, South Alabama High School.
Spencer Too Tall Johnson, Lafayette Technical Institute.
Raymond Staber, Miami PS 23.
Ladarius Delarius, San Diego Alternative Learning Center.
Kensington Thomas, Kincaid College Preparatory Academy.
George Washington IV, Cypress Forest High School.
CFO, you know! Edward Jacobella, Forks High School.
Billy America Jones, Edna High School. I'm here with Pledge Master Bill from Delta Kappa Epsilon. Bill, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
That's fantastic. How's your pledge class looking this year?
We got a solid class this year. They basically do whatever I tell them to do. Chug that pledge! Chug! 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 They clean every inch of the frat house. Scrub that pledge! Hey, you missed a spot! They wipe my shoes. Is that dip spit on my Sperry's?
Yeah, and you got gum cancer in your mouth, too.
And he even talk mess to other frats.
Is that my pledge master?
Are you talking to the Sig Eb?
No, stupid Sig Eb pledges think they're friends with me. Stupid Sig Eb, you're stupid as Siggy Eb.
Alright. Got your wit. See you, man.
Master.
Alright.
Hey, dude, sorry about that. I hate that guy. He's so mean to everyone. He says no hazing, but all he does is haze us. Sorry about it.
They're turning out to be one of the better classes. It's McCoy!
Boy.
Cut that out, though. They really need to think that they're low-life scum, though. That's actually, yeah, we need to do that.
That's really good news, Bill. Are there any more developments coming out of this class?
Yeah, that washing bone kid has to go.
For sure.
Washington, you're stupid. You need to reconsider your life. Fraternity's not for you. It's not for you. You need to get out. We don't like you here. We don't want you here. Get out of here, Washington. We don't like you. We don't like.
Wait, didn't he leave a week ago?
Fine, you want me to leave? I'm gonna leave. You said there's no hazing, but there actually is nothing but hazing. It's locked.
I guess you're right. He hasn't come back yet. Well, maybe this will be one of the better classes since McCoy's.
That's good, Bill. Had a good talk with you. See you later.
See you. In the last few years, DKE has had a really bad track record when it comes to hazing. 3 years ago, they had 2 students die of alcohol poisoning. 2 years ago, they had a student fall off another fraternity's house because their pledge master was beating them with a chicken leg. And last year, they had 3 students get ridiculously drunk in the quad at, am I reading this right? 8 a.m.?
8 a.m.
At the pledge master's request, just so the morning students could find them. That is, I mean, crazy.
Although those are some total frat moves, that's not at all what a fraternity stands for. A fraternity is a brotherhood of men, gentlemen to be exact, where every man is there for everyone, and everyone has everyone else's back. A fraternity is a family. When one of them needs help, they all drop what they're doing, and they're gladly helping the other person. And this help isn't just limited to the brothers in your fraternity. This extends much farther beyond the brotherhood. A fraternity is willing to help anyone in need. A fraternity is a bond that connects people all around the world regardless of race, sexual preference, and intellectual competence. A fraternity is not hate and degradation. A fraternity is love and acceptance.
Wow, Biff. That is really the most profound thing I've ever heard you say.
Thank you.
We'll be back after these few short messages from Greek Row.